And then, I'm looking at some of these things, right? And these indictments, man. And it's like, there goes that approximately word again, approximately, December 2000, pursuant to instructions that minor one received from Kelly. It says minor one falsified and caused a false entry to be made in the police report when she denied to law enforcement officers that Kelly engaged in sexual relationships with her. Well, here's the thing with that, right? Why would law enforcement be doing an investigation in 2000 if Jim Derogatis didn't receive the sex tape with her and R. Kelly on it allegedly until 2002? I just don't see what was their reason for, because my thing is this: why would they be doing an investigation on them in 2000 and there was no video footage, had hit the surface yet of this happening. So what would make them think, or what would make them do an investigation on R. Kelly and minor one if the tape hadn't even, you know what I'm saying? We all know that the tape just conveniently, anonymously, you know what I'm saying, just popped up in Jim Derogatis' possession in 2002. But they're telling us that they was doing an investigation in 2000. To me, something just seems wrong with that. And then as far as, let's see, it also says approximately in January and February of 2002, Kelly and McDavid caused minor one and parents to travel to foreign countries to make them unavailable to law enforcement investigating. Wow. I mean, that's another thing. It's like, well, the trial was in 2008. You know what I mean? So that doesn't make sense. They had 6 years to do their investigation. So I don't understand how them going out of the country in 2002, how that really affected them how did that prevent them from doing their investigation? The trial didn't happen until 2008, point blank. They had 6 years. They plenty of time to do that investigation. To me, that's just bullshit, man. It's just more bullshit that they're putting in these indictments. And really, sending somebody on vacation out of the country, that's not necessarily a crime. They had plenty of time to do their investigation. I don't know why they're trying to capitalize off of that, if that happened allegedly. Let's see, approximately September 2008, Kelly caused a Bass Productions Ltd check signed by McDavid, so Kelly didn't even sign the check, to be issued to minor one's father for $30,000. Well, we know that the father worked on R. Kelly's records. We already know this. He worked on his records before and after the whole sex tape allegedly came out and all that, and the trial and all that. I don't understand why $30,000, that couldn't just be simple. It could be simply payment for employment. Simple. I don't know why. It's like they're making things out of this that they don't even have to make it into. He was just paying an employee for working on his records. I don't understand why that couldn't be the case. Let's see. Who else received payments? Who else received payments from Kelly through that company in that time period? You know what I'm saying? And how many people received payments from him? You know what I mean? I don't understand why that couldn't just be, once again, paying an employee. I don't get that. But hey, they making it into what they want to make it into, in my opinion, allegedly. Let's see, $80,000 to McDavid. Once again, if McDavid worked for R. Kelly, I don't understand how that just simply wasn't payment to an employee. I don't understand how they carrying this. It says right here, it says $100,000 from RSK Enterprises to agents of McDavid on McDavid's behalf. Well, to me, y'all, that sounds like that allegedly McDavid was using R. Kelly's money to pay his own personal business obligations. That's what that sounds like to me. I don't understand what R. Kelly has to do with that one, but that's just what it sounds like to me. And then let's see here. Further down it says, okay, here go one, y'all. How could R. Kelly persuade, induce, entice, and coerce minor 2 to engage in sexual activity with him? It says approximately between late 1997 and June 10th of 1998. I don't understand how that can be if minor 2 has said on several platforms and several occasions that she didn't meet him until the Home Alone video shoot, which definitely was filmed in, I'd say, around probably summer of 1998. So I don't understand how that approximate date could range from 1997 to June 10th, 1998. It just seems like a conflict to me on that part. Let's see. It's definitely a conflict with them numbers to me. You know, they saying that he did this and did that, but it seems like a lot of this stuff was done without his knowledge, man. That's what it seemed like to me. I feel like that they didn't got some payments, and they didn't looked at this man's payment records, and they have tried to make this into something that it is not. That's just my opinion on the situation. And again, it will come out in court. However, when does this become extortion to me? At what point does the feds and anybody else start looking at this as extortion on R. Kelly? It seems like that he was being extorted, if you ask me. It says right here in 2007, R. Kelly and McDavid paid minor 2 and individual C $100,000 each to return the tape. However, they made minor 2, individual C, and individual B, they made them take lie detector tests in order to see if there were any copies they hadn't returned. Well, why? That's what I'm saying. It's not making sense. So if they only paid minor 2 and individual C, why would individual B have to take a lie detector test as well? I don't understand that. It seems to me that maybe individual B did take payment as well, but they're leaving that information out. And the only reason why I could think that they would do that is because it says in 2008, individual B, during the time R. Kelly was on trial, planned to do a press conference that he had received videos depicting Kelly engaging in sexual acts with minors. And to prevent that, he was paid $170,000. You see what I'm saying, y'all? So at what point is this extortion? I don't understand. Again, if they're saying that he didn't take payment in 2007, but he took a lie detector test. And then they're saying he did take payment in 2008. Now, if he took payment in 2007 and they're just not saying it, but he took a lie detector test, and then in 2008, now he's threatening the man to have to do a press conference, that sounds like extortion to me, man. That sounds like extortion. And I don't understand why they're not looking into that. We got to figure out if he got payment or not. Because I'm telling you, that just doesn't sound right to me, y'all. It doesn't sound right to me at all. And then right before that, it was saying that McDavid and Kelly was willing to pay $250,000. But if they only paid individual C and minor 2 $100,000 each, that left $50,000 to be paid. I don't see it being such a far reach to say that individual B received that $50,000 in 2007 allegedly. I don't think that's a far cry, man. I really don't. And then if 2008 came about and now he's threatening the man again to do a press conference, and then he received more money, it seems to me that is like clear extortion. And I know in minor 2, I know she went on Vlad TV and she was saying that R. Kelly just offered them money, just wanted to just pay them money to receive them tapes back. Nobody's that nice. Ain't nobody gonna just give you money to you steal from me, and I'm just willing to just pay you to get it back. That don't even make sense, man. We got to stop with all this Crazy stuff, man. We got to look at this stuff for what it is, and or at least look at it at a different angle. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I don't know if what is the truth. I'm trying to find the truth, and I advise everybody to do the same thing, man. Stop just automatically believing everything you being told in the media, man. That's all I'm trying to say. Stop believing everything you're being told in the media, you know. And then as far as Geronda Pace goes, right?